Let's go.
Hello YouTubers, welcome to the English Beach Sprints Championships. Just finishing off the pre-paddle on the erg to warm up the body, wake up the body on this beautiful morning. We're at the second stage of the 4 Nations Cup throughout the year. And then we warm up for our first race, which at this regatta is going to be side by side by side by side. So 4 across. It's going to be a fun one. Absolutely fantastic. Invested after Welsh. Got a little beach shelter, so we're testing that out today. Let's go register. Morning. Cameron, Buchan.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. It's just so we know you.
Cheers.
Right, thank you everybody for being here, being Tom. Welcome to the English Beach Sprints Championship 2025.
Made it into this shelter. Had the briefing, registered. Now for me, I'm the last side-by-side race, the 4th one. So now just going to continue to sit around prior to the warm-up, put my blades in the boat, get it ready, and I'll see you on the water for the first race.
Come on, Al, let's go.
There's no wind.
Up on the beach, edge of the water. Okay, big step.
Okay, square blades, the red.
Let's go.
Good. Aye. Well, that was exciting.
You recovered that really well.
But we will check everything now. And we're back in the tent. Race there. Just making it interesting for YouTube, obviously. No, not quite. So for those of you that don't know, when you get ready for each race in beach sprints, you basically, your boat can be used in a previous race. So then your boat comes in, you have to put your blades in, maybe change the feet from where to the position, change the feet size, make sure everything's right for you rather than the person that might have been in your boat before. What I didn't double check was that the gates were tightened up enough. And as you have seen, I fell in, which in these boats, it's easy to get back in like you saw. Obviously it wasn't that deep either, so the boat handlers were still there. But disappointing, just because it's like an easy mistake to change. But on the positive side, the way the progression works, I still ended up top 2 in that race, so therefore I will be still progressing on. So making sure I'm fueling up, because remember, food is fuel, and then we get back onto the water for my next round.
Good, stand up. Come on, seat, nice. Here we go, baby. There we go. Let's go. Right, who's in this first one? I think Laura's in that first one.
There, Gregor.
Hi Cam.
And we've made it back to the beach shelter. That race went much better. Managed to keep the blades in the gates. Did fall off the seat, but it wasn't a massive deal. Managed to hook up a bit better onto the water and find confidence and speed. So came away with the win and on to the next round. And just making sure again to continue to fuel because we will have more races to go throughout the day. And we're just finishing up a little lunch break or a little rest time before we get into the semi-finals next here at Studland Beach. The wind has picked up, so it's same conditions, just a bit more. Obviously, we're using quite a bit of the beach back here for the whole racing, and then don't know if you'll be able to see behind me how busy the beach is on this glorious day. It's pretty good as well. Hopefully people get to see what beach sprint rowing is all about. Maybe they're asking questions and maybe want to try it out for themselves. But for us, it's almost time to start warming up for our semi-final. Okay, back to the shelter post-race. That one was pretty good. I felt not many mistakes made, or not any mistakes really. Made my way to the turning buoy, then got round, could have been better, but it was a decent turn, and then coming back, pushed up, sent it, was walking away from everybody, and then just that last, there was a portion in the middle where I just felt like I was getting sucked back or towards the turning buoy. It just felt really like my splits were just like diving down in a slow, they're slowing down. And then Gregor, there he is, he lit it up and sent it that way. So I was just like, I was confident going, and then it just drew back. So I don't think there's too much I could do beyond just trying harder, which I guess with one last race, just empty the tank and see what happens with the outcome. But that's into the A final, which is progression from the previous races we've done. So I'm learning and making progress, so that's good. That's what we're looking for. Now, between this race and the next, repeat the process, try and recover, stay out the shade, and get ready for one more race.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, Cam.
Yeah, good Cam. Up forward. Yeah, nice. Feet in, get the hands, relax. Yeah, Cam.
and we've made it back to the shelter post a final, and did end up in, actually I'm not results out yet? No. So it's third or fourth, it was really, really close. A photo finish, if you will, but I would probably say fourth, so probably last place in that final. Which, the result is the result and shouldn't necessarily dictate how you feel about the race. But the result wasn't what I was hoping for, and the race wasn't quite as positive as I would have liked. Had a little bit of an error getting in for the entry, which happens, that's fine. Got out there, applied some watts, gained back some ground that I may have lost. That was good, positive. Made the turn, was alright. Always probably could be better. And then just what I'm struggling with and what I feel a little bit disappointed with is, so came round the buoy and couldn't quite feel and get the work right. So the wind's picked up, the conditions have changed a little bit. Disappointing in the way of, you want to finish the race regardless of result and think, well, couldn't go any faster. That one I felt like I could have went faster, but I'm not 100% sure necessarily how. So I tried multiple different things coming back, changed the rate a little bit, shortened the stroke a little bit, lengthened the stroke, and so pushed the pressure up and dropped it off. Maybe not all of those at the same time. And I did gain a little bit of ground back, but just not as much as I was sort of gaining on the way out. But because the conditions are, so it's like you're going out in this today, a headwind versus a tailwind, it is two very different sets of conditions in one race. So you have to be adaptable. And that's the frustrating bit, is it's a maybe, it's not a that's what I can specifically work on. But be talking to the coaches, be talking to people who were watching the race. So obviously analyse this video as well and see if there's anything specific I can see there. But on the positive note, and we'll finish on a positive note, progress is being made. And that's kind of what we're aiming at. So very good there. And as always, Yamsquad, taking you along with me on the journey, seeing what happens, especially in this relatively new beach sprints environment. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you are subscribed for the next episode that might come up, whether it's flat water, whether it's beach sprints related, or on the rowing machine. And I'll see you in the next episode.